So I did my typical breakfast, 130 grams of egg whites, 2 eggs. What I've been doing recently this past week is 1 slice of Ezekiel bread. It's got 5 grams of protein, but I did read that it has soy. I don't know if that's a big deal. It's like the 5th or 6th ingredient down. But anyways, time to go for my walk, probably about 2,000 steps, a little less. I'm walking east on my morning walk. And one of the most interesting things I found of trying to hit my protein target is how hard it is to do, and how full I am. And it makes me think, like, perhaps I've been under calories all this time for years and years, decades, and not eating enough. I mean, I could be talking out my ass too, but it's just when I try all day to eat protein, I start at 7 a.m. and I'm unable to hit my target. I'm off by 20, 30, 50. And I mean, I snack a little, but I don't think it's much. I think at the end of the day, it comes to like a handful of this and a handful of that. You know, eat some almonds and some pretzels and stuff. Sorry for the noise in the background. But that's one of the biggest things I found is, like, perhaps I've been under eating. Maybe not, because I'm finding it so difficult to get to my protein target. It's almost like a way of reverse dieting, but with a simple goal and way of doing it, of hitting your protein target, getting in some carbs, getting in some fats, good fats, not going crazy one way or another with treats or snacks or anything. So yeah, and while trying to hit my protein target, I've noticed I've been eating more but not gaining weight, which I don't know if the correct term is reverse dieting, but perhaps this is a good thing to try. And I've been enjoying it while it's difficult. And you think, oh, wow, it'll be easy to eat more. But oddly enough, it's not. And okay, so now the noise is getting louder, so I'm going to stop this for now. I guess one other thing to note is, of course, like I was saying about snacking a little bit here and there. I mean, I also live life, for lack of a better phrase. Like, we went to Portillo's last night, which is kind of a hot dog hamburger place in my area. And I got a cheeseburger. And while the cheeseburger had a good amount of protein, I got some fries with it too. And of course, the fries will fill you up. I didn't go nuts. I didn't even eat a full thing of fries. I ate the whole burger. But something like that, like going out once every couple days, could really fill you up. And when you're having trouble eating all that protein, that could change that day. But that day comes like every 2 days, every 3 days. One other thing to note is I drink a lot of tea, just in terms of full disclosure with my diet. Once again, Aldi. And my tea consists of about 8 grams of honey and about 50 to 60 grams of half and half, which I think comes about 110 calories, 100 calories, something along those lines, maybe 115. And I drink about 2 to 3 of those a day. Sorry for all the movement. 2 on average, 2 cups of tea a day. And I think I already talked about my tea once. But just in terms of full disclosure, I know it's somewhat of a appetite suppressant. And the way I'm doing it does have an okay amount of calories. Not a ton though. Equivalent to about a cheese stick. It's about 2 1/4 teaspoons. If you want to know more about the tea I drink, maybe, or why I drink tea, I think I mentioned it before. Just put a comment in the comments. It's funny, this tea kettle, it's like a slow pour. It takes too long, so I just take the top off and pour it sideways, like so. Steep the tea, probably longer than most. Also, in full disclosure, this is the part of the breakfast I didn't finish. I mean, if I'm full, I don't want to keep eating. So, when I'm done with my tea, I'll probably finish that. And there we go. 59 grams of half and half, and about 9 grams of honey in my tea. I'll put in the next video how many calories that is, but I'm gonna guess around 110, 115. I gotta go out and run some errands, so I'm kind of overdoing it probably with this Ezekiel bread. I just wanted to have a cheese stick, 5 grams and 5 grams of protein, 10 grams of protein in this with the cheese stick. So I did have about 165 grams of chicken and chicken thighs. A little bit of spinach. That pre-cooked spinach where you just warm it up, and a handful of that. Now I'm gonna do a workout. Nothing crazy, but my pre-workout is basically an excuse to have cereal. I mean, I'll count that as a little bit of protein, not a ton though. Basically, once again from Aldi, just rice squares. I mean, the ingredient list is pretty small. I'm not saying it's healthy food at all, but anyways, first ingredient, rice, sugar, and molasses. Another quick 105 grams of chicken thighs post-workout. So I gotta have a little bit of snack sometimes. So I'm gonna eat 2 of these almonds. They're so good. Once again, Aldi, and they're so like thick, the amount of chocolate. Look at that, that's good. 2 of these. Then I'll finish off probably about 5, 6 almonds and a Triscuit. It'd be a random sweet snack for me. So I had about 8 almonds, and these are my weakness. I love these things. Probably have like 4 of these. And that would be kind of a cheat snack for me. Not that I don't have other cheat things, but this is something I would deem outside of the realm of healthy and productive, but more just random. So I kind of had my first dinner. It's about 5:20. It's 1/4 cup of grits. I just wanted some sort of carb. I don't have any carbs right now in the house. I'm gonna make some rice. Well, of course, more carbs. I could have had another piece of Ezekiel bread. I had a handful of Triscuits earlier, maybe like 3 or 4. You saw that little snack I had, but I had 165 grams. You probably can't see that of chicken thighs again, and I think I'm at about 140, 150 for the day so far. So it'd be nice to get another 50 in. I could probably do that in one sitting. Okay, for some reason I got hungry again, and it's only 5:45. So I made this is 100 grams of chicken breast, 80 grams of ground beef, one slice of cheese, and I put some pico de gallo on it. Reminds me of Chile, or Chili's. I think it was Chili's that used to have a Monterey chicken. I used to eat that a lot back in the late 90s, early 2000s when I was doing low carb. But anyways, have you guys ever had that? Monterey chicken from, I think, Chili's? It might have been TGI Fridays. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so it's about 8:30 at night. Just got off a work call. Want to eat something. Could have probably not eaten anything, but I just felt like eating something. So it's about 60-something grams of chicken. 60-something grams of chicken. I guess I didn't warm it up. Some vegetable. So we did it. We hit over 200 grams of protein for the day. About 208 grams of protein. A lot of chicken. Didn't overstuff myself at breakfast, which felt nice. This was doable. I could do this. I kind of doubled up on dinner. I ate, and then I, took about 20 minutes off, and then I ate again. That was a big change. I'm eating a little late. Hopefully the 8:30 additional meal isn't gonna make me not want to go to bed. One thing that I think I've mentioned is probably had about 3 slices of cheese, maybe 4. The nice thing about this cheese is it's got 60 calories. I'm sure you can't read that. But 5 grams of protein per slice. So not super low in calories, but not super high. And an easy punch of protein. Yeah, so 200 plus grams for the day. I'm happy about that. See you guys. Good night.